Good morning, afternoon, or evening. How y'all doing today? Welcome back to Mr. Mo's Algebra 2 class. Today we're continuing with 1-4 Part 1, the fraction operations. And we're going to get right to it by learning how to multiply and divide fractions and mixed numbers. We're going to learn multiplication first, and we'll learn division. Caution! Big red caps with several exclamation points. So do you think this would be important? Yes, sir. Thank you. Caution. You must convert mixed numbers into improper fractions before multiplying and or dividing. It's just that simple, gentlemen. Okay? You have no choice here. You don't have to do that for addition and subtraction. You can, but you don't have to. It's a lot easier actually if you don't do that for addition and subtraction. But for multiplication and division, you must convert numbers, the mixed numbers, into improper fractions before multiplying or dividing them. Okay? Please remember that. That's why it's in red letters. Please. So, once you got that down though, everything else is pretty simple. For multiplying fractions and or mixed numbers, number one, surprise, surprise, convert the fractions or mixed numbers being multiplied into improper fractions if needed. So if you have mixed numbers, convert them into improper fractions. Easy enough. Step two, okay, we're going to multiply the numerators times each other and multiply the denominators times each other. When you're multiplying fractions, it's literally numerator times numerator, and then denominator times denominator. It's literally that simple. So you're going to multiply across in the numerators and across in the denominators. And then step three, you could probably imagine, is simply simplify the fraction or mixed number to lowest terms. So again, you're always going to first convert any mixed numbers into improper fractions. If you don't have mixed numbers, you don't have to worry about it, guys. That only applies when you have mixed numbers, okay? Number two, multiply the numerators, and then multiply the denominators. And then number three, simplify fractions or mixed numbers to the lowest terms. Now, a lot of people always have problems with the simplifying part at the end, reducing to the lowest terms. So I try to encourage what's called cross division. Now, what is cross division? Let me explain that. For example, evaluate each. Express answers in simplest fraction or mixed number form. Whenever they say evaluate, by the way, guys, that could mean just go ahead and add and subtract or multiply. Perform the indicated problem. It could mean, x plus 5 and x equals 4. And then you plug in 4 for x. That could be evaluate as well. Evaluate just means find the answer. Whether it's adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, find the answer. Whether you have to plug in a variable, find the answer. Okay, so that's what evaluate means. So here, we could go the long way and go 6 times 4 is 24. 8 times 18 is 144. And then start reducing. We could do that. I'm not going to. I'm never going to do that. Because I like to make my life easy. I like to reduce the amount of mistakes that I can make. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start using my divisibility test, which we already learned. Hope you guys know it well, because if you do, it's going to be very helpful. I'm going to start cross reducing. Okay. The beauty of multiplication is since I'm multiplying numerator to numerator, I can also divide across as well. So what number goes into both 6 and 18? 6. 6 goes into 6 one time. 6 goes into 18. Okay, does anything go into 4 and 8? 4. 4 goes into 4 one time. 4 goes into 8 two times. Now we multiply what's left over, my brothers. Numerator times numerator 1. Excellent. 2 times 3. Denominator times denominator is 6. And you're done. Way easier than multiplying out, having large numbers, perhaps making a mistake, and then reducing and perhaps making a mistake because of the reducing. I like to make my life easy. So I'm always going to cross reduce, always, me personally, okay? For 3/5 times 2/3. Right here, what can we immediately, without even thinking about it, cancel out? Yeah, fuagada. So now that 3 is a 1, that 3 is a 1. So that's 2 times 1, which is 2. 5 times 1, which is 5. 2/5, I'm done. I could have done 2 times 3, it would have been 6. 3 times 5 is 15, and then I could have started reducing. But why? Save your time, okay? Save yourself headaches. Okay. 1 and 4, 7 times 2 and 4/5. Okay, so I got 1 times 2, right? Good job. No, very good. I almost got all of you. You guys were looking at me going, oh, yeah, I guess so. No, very good job. You must convert them into improper fractions. You have to, period. That's it. You have to. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. Please, etch this in your brain. You have to convert these. So 7 plus 4 is 11 sevenths. And then 5 times 2 is 10 plus 4 is times 14 fifths. Can I cross divide anything, my brothers? Yeah, good job, my man. So I take out a 7. A 7 goes into 7 one time. 7 goes into 14 two times. So I've got 22 fifths. Now we got to make that into a mixed number, which we already learned how to do. So how many times does 5 go into 22? 4 times. And what's left over, my brothers? 2 fifths. Fantastic. Excellent. Great. Is that making sense? Awesome. How about here, gentlemen? 3/8 times 1/4. Can we do any cross division? No, we can't. Unfortunately, not always going to work out beautifully. So this is just 3/32. And it's a proper fraction, so we do not have to turn that into a mixed number. Does that make sense, gentlemen? Promise? Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. Now, dividing. When we're dividing fractions and or mixed numbers, remember the caution from before still applies. Whenever we're multiplying or dividing mixed numbers, you must turn that into an improper fraction. So, of course, surprise, surprise, step 1 is convert the fractions or mixed numbers being multiplied into improper fractions if needed. And actually, let me get rid of the fractions, so that just doesn't make sense. Convert the mixed numbers if needed. If you don't have mixed numbers, you don't have to worry about this, right? If you don't have mixed numbers, you don't have to worry about this. So step 2, state change flip. State change flip. What does that mean? Well, yeah, talk to me. Yeah, I like it. I like the attitude. Go for it, brother.
You stay with the first fraction.
First fraction stays, yes.
And then you change the divide to multiply.
Change division and multiplication, yes.
The next fraction.
And then you flip the second fraction to its reciprocal. Awesome job, my brother. Good job. Now, I'm a little bit of a math nerd, so it was always really hard for me to remember this, okay? But there's this song by Aretha Franklin. It's Change, Change, Change. And it's a really nice song. Sings it a lot better than I do. But this is Stay, Change, Flip. And I always remember it. Stay, Change, Flip. Right? That's cool. That's good stuff right there. I may get an album out because of that. Stay, Change, Flip. Remember it. Sing it. Say it. Stay, Change, Flip. Let's do it again. Yeah, I know. Everyone on the internet right now is going, oh my God, this class is like a choir from like Paris. Say it one more time. Stay, change, flip. That's right. First fraction stays the same. You change division to multiplication. And the second fraction flips, my brothers. Once I do my stay, change, flip, then I can go ahead and multiply my fractions. Because I'm now multiplying fractions. So I multiply numerators times numerators. Bless you. And then I multiply denominators times denominators. And then, of course, last but not least, simplify the fraction or mixed number to lowest terms. So when dividing, guys, always do your state change flip after you have converted mixed numbers. Okay? We're going to talk about this right now. We're going to have examples. But state change flip. Some teachers teach it differently. Some teachers teach it keep, change, flip, or keep, change. I mean, there's a lot of different ones. I like state change flip. As long as you remember, first fraction stays, change, stays the same, change from division to multiplication, flip the second fraction, you're golden. Okay, so let's do it. 5/8 divided by 3/10. So I've got my stay, change, flip, stay, change, flip, stay, change, flip. Can I cross reduce anything, y'all? Yeah, what goes into the 10 and the 8, my brothers? Yeah, because they're even. So 2 goes into 8 4 times. 2 goes into 10 5 times. That is 5 times 5, numerator times numerator. Denominator times denominator is 12. 12 goes into 25 2 times, and there's 1/12 left over. And that's how you divide mixed numbers or fractions. Okay? That's it. Now for number 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's not 4 times 5. It's 5 times 5, my man. No. Thank you, bro. I made mistakes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for caring. Now look, guys. This next one here, I'm going to show you the pitfall that most people do. Okay? And I do not want you to follow what most people do. I want you to do it correctly. The correct way to do it is, they're mixed numbers. Let's convert. So I've got 6 plus the 1, so I've got 7/3 divided by 4 plus the 3, 7/4. First, convert. Notice that I did not do my stay, change, flip because my first step is simply to convert. This is where most people mess up. Most people want to be fancy. They want to skip a step. So they'll go ahead, change that to multiplication, but they'll forget to flip. Because they're human beings. It's all good. But that's why I'm telling you, don't make those silly errors. You haven't stay, change, flipped anything. Mr. Morrow, can I flip it in my head? Sure you can. But I wouldn't suggest it because that's how you make errors. So in fact, I'm going to go back because all of that's wrong. There we go. First step, convert. We did it. Now, stay, change, flip. Stay, change, flip. Fuagata. 7 divided by 7. 7 goes into 7 one time each. So I've got 4/3. 3 goes into 4 one time. And there's 1/3 left over. Does that make sense, my brothers? Promise? Thank you, my brothers. Okay. 3 2/5 divided by 4. I've got a mixed number, so I'm going to have to convert. What does this convert to, my man? All right, you got him. I want to hear, but yes, 17/5. So 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17/5. Divided by, how can I represent this 4 as a fraction? Yes. Good job, guys. That's my first step. I did not stay, change, flip. I just simply converted the mixed numbers to an improper fraction. Does that make sense, my brothers? Awesome. Now, stay, change, flip. 17 times 1, numerator times numerator. 5 times 4, denominator times denominator. Ding dong, the witch is gone. That's it. It's all good, babe. Right? Now here, 4/3 divided by 4. Okay. I don't have to convert anything, but I am going to do this for myself. To remind myself that there's an invisible 1. Remember that I told you that fact will come in handy? These are the little things that make people get stuck. They're just sitting there going, but 4? What's 4? 4's not a fraction. Oh, yeah, it is. I can put a 1 underneath it. Now, stay, change, flip. Whoa. Stay, change, flip. Come on, Moral. Don't mess up the song. There we go. And that is 1/3, gentlemen. Does that make sense, gentlemen? Awesome. Thank you so very much. Hope you learned a lot and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.